Hello, AFG Local 1040 members. I'm Johnny Jones, your local treasurer. I want to say thank you for being a member of AFG Local 1040, and it's been a proud pleasure of mine to serve as your local treasurer since 2014. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things that are coming up. Of course, pay equity is coming within the next month and a half. The pay period in July 22nd. I do believe that's the first date of the anticipated pay changes. But I want to talk to you guys about why it's important to be a member of the union and what else is the union going to be doing. Everybody's like, oh, we got pay equity. That's it. Well, we're going to start with the cost of living adjustments. Everybody that's been an employee of the government knows that cost of living adjustments, a lot of times, are the only raises that you're going to receive on a statutory basis. So, just for example, right now, a F10 is approximately $80,000 in the DFW area. If you were to only have a 1.5% pay increase over the next 20 years, that's only going to end up being to about $90,000. But if you end up having an average of 3% increases, that goes over to $105,000. So as you can see, a 1.5 versus a 3% cost of living adjustment can make a huge difference over the long periods of time. And if you're a brand new employee just starting out, by the time you get to there, if it says 80,000 now for an F10, by the time you get there, it could easily be 120, 130,000. It just depends on the cost of living adjustments that are afforded to us, and we fight for every year as your union. Most people think, well, the government's automatic. Well, no, it gets fought for by labor, your supporters, which is us, AFGE, and other labor unions across the federal government. Another thing I would like to talk about today is the new CBA survey. We'll also be attaching a link to this YouTube video and also in the email, a link to the bargaining survey. We are asking for everybody to take the survey. Union members are the people that's going to make up the next contract. Currently, our current contract is 15 articles. The new contract is going to be over 40 or maybe 50 articles. The local Vice President for Region 4, Becky Mancha, and myself, your Council 100 Secretary Treasurer, are going to begin engaging in the new collective bargaining. Everything from overtime will be based on seniority. Everything is going to change. It's mandatory overtime, there'll be a process. So the union looks forward to working to get us a better contract that's going to serve you and give you a better work-life balance. Like we won the nursing mothers issues. We'll also attach the handout that came out from Women's Fair Practice about the changes to breastfeeding mothers that are tremendous benefits that have been gained, but that was all through the hard work of the union. Just also remember paid parental leave. That was a trade-off. So for federal employees, and then we end up gaining the Space Force. So I just want you all to know everything that we do is to benefit the employees of TSA. Last, but most importantly, you need to look at the back of your cards that we have, like the local contact cards or my business cards. It's going to say something called your Weingarten rights. Anytime management calls you into the office, ask for a union representative. Even if we're not there at the airport, we can sit there on the phone. We can help you write your statements. It's so important. Do not file a statement without talking to us. We had a situation where somebody was being accused of something they did not do. And thank goodness they were able to get a hold of us and we were to help them to make their statements. Now that you're being paid well in the future, to be a union member is to protect that new pay in your job. Now that you're making much more money, it becomes more advantageous to be like, well, let's get rid of this person. His attendance is bad. Let's get rid of this person. They've called in sick too much. Oh, let's get rid of this person. They made a mistake on the x-ray. So let's remember the importance of being a union member. How often do you call Progressive or do you call Geico only when you have a car accident? Don't just be like that with the union, calling us when you need something. Call us and ask if there's anything you can do to help. We're always looking for new union representatives and stewards. We're going to have trainings coming up, and it's going to be local-based trainings that we'll be able to do in the midst of this collective bargaining agreements. One of the biggest ones we had is going to be the addition of more people on official time. And in the coming days, you'll start seeing the announcements from Local 1040 on who's been selected and how they're going to be able to help you in their contact information. We are not obligated to help non-members. We will not be helping out non-members, especially for disciplinary actions. So I wanted to say thank you for being a member of Local 1040. And like I said, the union is here for you all the time. 7 days a week. You send me a text or an email, we'll go back with you. So I want to say thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon. For right now, be safe and be on the lookout for additional communications, and please take the collective bargaining survey. Thank you.